Jai Hind, Namaste, welcome back to Galp Taru, the tree of stories, which is nothing but a celebration of folk tales from all over India. My name is Ambalika and I am an author and storyteller, and Galp Taru is my special storytelling initiative on the occasion of the 75th year of Indian independence. If you are new to my channel, heartiest welcome. I'm so glad you are here and I hope you're going to enjoy your stay here. There are so many stories and poems apart from these folk tales which I hope you're going to enjoy, and if you do like it and choose to continue to be a part of it, you will go ahead and click the subscribe button and tick on the bell notification so that you don't miss out any of the future stories. And if you're already a part of this family, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because every time you have viewed, given a comment, shared, and of course subscribed, you have helped not only this channel grow, but also helped me grow as a storyteller, as a person, and it is just so humbling. Thank you so much. Every little bit, every single view, every half second of view also counts, and I'm so thankful to all of you for that. This week in Galp Taru, we continue to be in south of India. But our area of focus is the Kannada language. So yes, this week's folktale is from the Kannada language and is titled The Dead Prince and the Talking Doll. Dead Prince, Talking Doll. Sounds a little eerie and a bit scary. Maybe like I'm talking about supernatural powers and voodoo dolls. Well, to a point, to an extent, it's correct. It is indeed dealing with something very supernatural. But guess what? This story is actually about unconditional love. And the best thing is, coming in the week of 14th February, this is talking about romantic love as well. I was not consciously looking for a romantic story. In fact, I was just looking for something which is nice and peppy to keep in with the mood of the week and the month. But when I read the story, I thought to myself is that, wow, this is a reversal of Sleeping Beauty. And yes, you're right. It is indeed in many ways a reversal of Sleeping Beauty. Because unlike in that story where the hero comes in and rescues the princess, here it is a princess who rescues the prince. Oops, okay, no spoiler alert. But that's exactly where the similarities end. Because unlike in that story, here we are actually we're actually giving an answer to the question which has baffled humanity. What does it really take to have a happy romantic ending? This story has the answers to it. It gives the 5 foundational steps towards achieving that happy romantic ending. Unconditional acceptance, selfless service, surrender to a higher self, courage, and faith. Of course, it's not really very obvious. After I finished reading that story, I sat down and I thought about it and I was like, what happened? Okay, there was a conflict. There was something which was not required and she saves him. So, I mean, apart from the gender difference reversal, what is really the change? But as I allowed this story to seep in and sink into me, I realized, okay, this is what it really means. And I thought that was really very beautiful. And I thought maybe that is what makes this a soul existing story in the world. But I was so surprised to find that this is actually a universal plot in the world of folk stories. Because you see, all folk stories around the world, they are categorized as per their plots. So I'll not go into the details. It's really very fascinating, but at the same time, it's also very confusing. But for those of you who are interested, it's the categorization comes under something called the ATU, which is named after 3 gentlemen who have spent their entire lifetimes studying how to classify and simplify folk tales. So, folk tales are really very important in that sense. But yeah, when I started looking up more about this kind of a plot in a folk story, I realized that This is a universal type in the sense that be it Asia, Europe or Northern Africa, this is a very favorite plot of storytellers. So be it Egypt, Iran, Albania, Lithuania, Greece, Turkey, Armenia, Uzbekistan, this is so popular. Poland also. Talk about Europe, so even Poland comes in that. But of course, the most popular of the varieties exists in India. Though Greece has about 89 variants of the story and Turkey has 118 of this. But in this episode, we are going to be bothered with the original Indian version, which comes from the Kannada language and as per the recording of the noted folklorist A.K. Ramanujam. So why wait? Let me go and prepare for that story. It's going to be really, very exciting, trust me. So while I go and prepare that story, you make sure that you have hit the subscribe button and ticked on the bell notification so that when the story comes alive, you don't miss it. Until then, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.